And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Alright, so I've got the power run. I realized that I could put the laser on top of the battery, duh, and the height worked out. So we've got two lasers feeding all of these. One laser feeding 3 and one laser feeding 4. You know, I can always upgrade these with lenses later. But for now, we have some turbines to build. And I want to get these up and running now. 1, 2, 3. I can get this one started as well. And let's get this going. Because this will really make research go fast. There we go. This loads in, starts spinning up, and power is had. So yeah, this thing can transfer a ton of power into our lab. So we are doing pretty good on that front. Okay, so now it's just a matter of getting the resources into these setups, and that is going to be the tough part, because we need... all this stuff is bust, and look at that. We made it right into the gap there. So right there, that is copper. And wow, it is right over here. I wonder if I could turn detail bloom off. See if that's... it doesn't help too much. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Oh yeah, I did mean to do that, because you need to be a double... hopper. What am I thinking? Okay, so we're gonna load these up here, and then this will come straight down like that. Okay, so tin is kind of an issue. All these other ones we shouldn't have problems with. This is iron, right? No, this is... what? Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, for some reason I was thinking this was my first. Weird. Okay. So copper. We kind of want to run that now. So... let's get those matched up. And let's go peek at it really quick. Should be working fine. Okay. As soon as the PCB gets sent over. Ugh, this thing takes forever. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And this thing, these are already on remove only, these are already on add only, so we're doing pretty good on that front. Okay, so tin is next. I need to put a block before all of these, because these all need to face up one more, because they're going to be moved along the ceiling here. Okay. So this one is tin. Well, we've got tin right here. Right here. So we're going to instead take this away. This is going to go up. This is going to go in. Down. And over. Just like that. You can see that's where it lines up. Should line up perfectly. And then line that up. And now tin is on its way. Just sort of grabbed, you know, spliced that little bus system right there. So now we need iron, which is right here. This is our first iron. Obviously that will line up with that, and we need right there should oh no, right there lines up with iron. And looks like we're gonna bypass the problem there. That's good. And then we'll be out for the last 3. We'll be way out here, so that will work out perfectly. Let's see. Let's tie that in together. That goes up. Tie that in. Okay, so now it's just a matter of getting these the first iron use of this game. And I should be able to just move that along. I know it's really bright. We're getting away from that wall of brightness. Okay, so lithium is this darker gray, and we are right along here. And let's bring that down right there, and let's put, I think it's right there. That lines up, that lines up. There we go, perfect. Not sure how much lithium is going to be used, but I want to make sure we're covered. We're automating it, so might as well make sure we're covered. Okay, so let's then build these out. All right, so, and then the next ones are, you know, gold, nickel, and titanium. Pretty straightforward. So, gold is going to be right here, and then nickel is going to be right here. And then titanium is going to be, yeah, right here. Nope. Right here. Excellent. So let's migrate this one. I want... Ooh, that one's actually off one. You can see that. That one's actually off one there. So nickel. Stand right behind the, should line up just fine. This will really tell me if they match up or not. There we go. Okay, so then the next step is just to make sure we are moving these as fast as possible. Dig out the trench first. There we go. Put these, get these ready for a super build. That will help us out, because this goes out. Super build both of those, and it should match it up. Because this one goes down, and then cross and in, just like all the other ones. Whoop. Like so. And now we have automated all of the research science pods. So they all should be running full blast now. There we go. And who knows how well they're doing. We have plenty of power moving in here. Wow, look at that. These are already lots of pods on all these. So now it's just a matter of bringing them down and shoving them into the research assembler, or the research lab, I should say. and these are already idle. They are producing power, unfortunately. They're the more of these you build, the faster your threat level goes up, so just be aware of that. So we are right on the edge of our factory here, so I think I'm going to just bring these down, like straight down from this area, and not put them over the sides. That would be kind of ugly. Whoop. Oh. Okay, so come down here. You can see we have all of these now. We can pull off, try to move into here as best as we can. So this one here, I'm thinking we're gonna have come across and in there. Okay. This one here. We gotta do this smart here. So this is gonna come down. So this one, I think that one will be able to fit in there. So we're gonna have two coming out there. We're gonna have one sticking out here. And then this will come down. And in like that. And just these only hold two, and that's why I didn't want a whole lot of storage, because once you finish the research, there's really no reason to have, you know, hundreds of these things sitting around. So I want that to come out like that. And these should be tin. Yep. Trying to make this as nice as possible while not interfering with the fuel supply lines. So we have 1, 2, 3 that we can throw in here. So I'm gonna come out and 1, 2, 3 out here. Let's dial that away a little bit. We're gonna want a little different of a system here. So there's iron. And then lithium. And let's dial this back to gold. Excellent. Now nickel and titanium, I'm thinking gonna put over here, just like I did with those two. Put the last two on this side. Oh no! I'm out of pipe! I had like 400 pipe when I started this. Okay, well there's 200 more. Yay! Automation is cool! Okay, so this over like that. I'm gonna take this away because we should be... I'm gonna take all of these lights away too. We don't need these at all. Look how bright it is in here without them. Because those electric lights at the top, you know, light up any surface that they hit. So we don't really need anything too extreme. But they don't light up, you know, the surface that they don't hit. So that is the only unfortunate thing there. So let's get these out. I think, yeah, right here. And then let's line that up. And then line this one up. And there is titanium. So these three, gold, nickel, and titanium, these are also the ingredients for the OET when we finally start crafting that monstrosity. How are you guys doing? Everything is working. Just they're taking their sweet time when they craft. So we have quite a few, except for, you know, gold, nickel, and titanium, which were the last ones to start crafting. So gold goes up to about right here, nickel goes down to here, and titanium is way down here for the backlog. So we don't have a whole lot of backlog, but so let's see what simple research we could do. Advanced storage. Oh, we need resin for that. Ooh. Can't do this one quite yet. We don't have nearly that many pods made. Advanced crystal dynamics, I think, doesn't even use. So yeah, some of these advanced researchers don't even use these experimental pods. So missile defense, 125 of each. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more backlog before we get into that little monster. All right, so that is the automated research pods, which is nice because we have now a lot on our floor here. So I want to grab the more transport pipes. I want to grab. Do I need laser transmitters? No, I don't think so. But I do need batteries. I did go up to the surface and replace all the batteries that are on the beacons, and I replaced all of those with the Mark IIIs because they were running dry at night. So I'm hoping that they're sticking it out all day now, all day and all night. I hope that they're doing their thing. So look at that one's almost full. These are almost full except for the last few. Looks like yeah, we got a little bit of nickel backlog now finally. And titanium is taking its sweet time. Getting all those things backlogged is a good idea before you kickstart research. You want to leave your threat as low as possible for as long as possible. So the last thing we're gonna want, I need a place to do. We need to come way out here because this is where crystal can come up, or we could do it way back in here. I guess we could have crystal come up here and kind of sneak a design in here. I'm going to take these out because it's bright enough as it is over here. Thank you very much. And over here as well. Except now it really makes this not as bright. So I'm thinking there's also a light. There's a light right over here somewhere. No, I'm not seeing it. Looked like there was from the light underneath, but I guess not. I'm not seeing a sign of light. I could also colorize the middle of these to be really dark, like a black, and that would basically eliminate this bloom that comes up here. So if I do that all the way down to black, you can see it's really dark and there's just no light shining on it at all. It almost looks like you're standing over an abyss. So maybe a little lighter, and the sunlight will come through. It won't look so bad. But yeah, that's a really bright lane right in between there. Same with this one. But, you know, it is what it is. It's bright. It's better than being pitch black, which I was really trying to avoid. Yeah, it looks like Crystal's not actually able to come in fast enough. That's impressive. 150 per minute, not fast enough. Yeah, not fast enough. So yeah, we need a crystal clock setup. And I'm not sure where the best place for that is, because I'm going to take the crystal clocks and push them down on the bus. So we'll have crystal clocks on the bus. And if I put it in here, we're going to be limited. So I have like 5 of these things. Crystal clock, there it is. Yeah, I have 5 of these things. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need this whole row in here to be crystal clocks. So if where does that clock come out? So I'll be able to do a little bit of finagling with that. I'm going to take this battery, put a big one there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll continue that on, and we'll put some blocks there. So if I want crystal clocks, and I know I just had them in here, there they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right in like that. Okay, so I need crystal to come up like right here. Unfortunately, I can't use a turntable because I need 5 out. And the only way to get 5 out is if I use all 5 other sides of this hopper. Like so. And then these will all come out like this. And then we're going to go down, basically right in the middle. And then we're going to push them in right in here. So they're going to come down and they're going to come in right there. So we're going to push that in like that. And should line that up. And then we need a hopper right here. Okay. And then we're going to go out like this, over, in, and link that up. And why did that stop? That should not have stopped. Did I not get that right? Ah, no? It's going up. 200 there. 200 there. There we go. I'm hoping that's fast enough. Conveyor blocked, so this one's blocked over here for some reason. Wonder if I broke something important. Yeah, this last one isn't being used. Oh no, there's 200 more pipe in there. Okay, it worked out. Okay, so these are crystal clocks heading into the bus. And there it is, right there, crystal clocks. So, I'm going to take this color, paint it there, and then tweak it. Maybe add a little bit less green. There's really no precedent for what color these should be, so a nice purple is... Oh, whoops. I gotta make sure I'm on the line here. All the way out like that. Now I'm gonna need to replace this. Okay, so crystal clocks are now on the bus. And there they are, crystal clocks. Wonderful. So now, further on, when we actually need them, I'll be able to just pull them right off the bus. And this should fill up. There we go. And now when we use crystal clocks, we're going to be able to make them really, really fast. And we're just borrowing the power from this other system over here, which is just fine, since it doesn't need all that much power anyway. And we are still making... Wow. Limited on tin plates. That's kind of amazing. Tin plates are the limiter on that. Interesting. We got plenty. I don't need to grab any more. All right. So, clocks on the bus. Now we can do like overclocked if we need them. Probably going to need a couple overclocked crystals in some places. But maybe not. I don't know. Who knows what we're going to need. I do know that we're probably going to need a few more hoppers on this thing, because using, you know, some of these other, like this advanced crystal, that's 200 crystal. And we have 200 crystal. So if we want like 200 crystal, we can drag 200 crystal into here. Actually, I didn't really need to do that because it's a 200 slot. It's a 200 slot hopper anyway. But we can drag, you know, whatever we need and then kick off the research. So with the power that we're able to push into this, we should have no problems keeping this thing completely packed full of power. So no issue whatsoever there. But our threat level obviously will go through the roof while we're doing that. Alright, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.